Okay, good morning everyone, and welcome to the pre-bidding conference for 5 civil works projects, namely, number 1, construction of flood control structure, Barangay Causwagan, Norte, Catigbian, Bohol, under contract ID number 25H00069. Number 2, construction of flood control structure, Barangay Matabao, Tubigon, under contract ID number 25H00070. Number 3, construction of flood control structure along Jagobiao Creek, Package 1, Barangay Casili, Mandaue City, Cebu, under contract ID number 25H0071. Number 4, preventive maintenance, tertiary roads, Sarbayan Danao Road, kilometer 84 plus 000 plus kilometer 87 plus 158, kilometer 93 plus 960 to kilometer 98 plus 230, under contract ID number 25H00072. And lastly, construction of bypass and diversion roads, Metro Cebu Expressway, Package 5, Cebu, under contract ID number 25H00073. So, presently, the back chairman cannot be here due to equally important matters to attend to. So I, as the vice chairman, will be presiding today's pre-bidding conference. And as regards quorum, all of the members of the BAC are present except the chairman. So there are 4 members of the BAC, 4 out of 5 members of the BAC present. So there is quorum, and we can proceed with today's agenda. Okay, so let's start with contract ID number 25H0069. 69. No? So entitled Construction of Flood Control Structure, Barangay Causwagan, Norte, Catigbian, Bohol. So this project, under contract ID number 25H0069, so is entitled Convergence Special Support Program, Basic Infrastructure Program, Flood Mitigation Structures, Strategic Public Buildings, Facilities, Construction of Flood Control Structure, Barangay Causwagan, Norte, Catigbian, Bohol. Okay, the scope of work is construction of flood control structure. The approved budget for the contract is 9,900,000 pesos. The contract duration is 35 calendar days. The pickup license category required is small b for irrigation and flood control with a license classification of C and D. The cost of the bidding documents is 10,000 pesos. The scheduled bid opening is on February 25, 2025. So, okay, so for the technical specifications, this will be discussed by the flood control specialist, Engineer Jeremy Sapico. Okay, take it away, Engineer.
I am Jeremy, and I'm here to discuss the project entitled Construction of Flood Control Structure, Barangay Causwagan, Norte, Catigbian, Bohol. And the project net is 46.35 linear meters. The total project duration is 35 calendar days, and the scope of work for this project are earthworks and back and slope protection roads. Under earthworks, we have individual removal of trees and unsuitable excavation. And for bank and slope protection works, the structure is a retaining concrete abutment with a steel sheet pile, Z-type, and a weight of 80.2 kg per meter. And other items under this structure are reinforcing steel bars of grade 40 and grade 60, and lastly, structural concrete of class A and 28 here in this. Thank you.
Thank you, Engineer Jeremy. So next is, by the way, before this, I'll just discuss later after discussing the specific or the particulars for each project. I will discuss later the requirements and rules applicable to all. So let's now proceed to contract ID number 25H0070, entitled Convergence Special Support Program, Basic Infrastructure Program, Flood Mitigation Structures, Protecting Major Strategic Public Buildings, Facilities, Construction of Flood Control Structure, Barangay Matabao, Tubigon, Bohol. So this is under contract ID number 25H0070. Convergence Special Support Program, Basic Infrastructure Program, Flood Mitigation Structures, Protecting Major Strategic Public Buildings, Facilities, Construction of Flood Control Structure, Barangay Matabao, Tubigon, Bohol. Okay, so this project is located in Tubigon, Bohol. The scope of work is construction of flood control structure. The approved budget for the contract is 9,900,000 pesos. The contract duration is 56 calendar days. The pickup license category required is small b for irrigation and flood control with the license classification of C and D. The cost of the bidding documents is 10,000 pesos. The scheduled bid opening is on February 25, 2025 at 10:30 a.m. Okay, so for the technical specifications, this will be discussed by Engineer Jennifer Zapico. Jennifer Ryan? Ah, okay. Ryan. Lorena.
It's a big
Jeremy.
The project net length of this project is 42.62 linear meters, and the total project duration is 56 calendar days. The scope of works for this project is earthworks and back and slope reduction works. Under earthworks, we have unsuitable excavation and individual removal of trees. And under the back and slope protection works, the structure is a revetment with a thickness of 200 mm and resting on a steel sheet pile, a Z-type, with a weight of 80.2 kg per meter. The other items under this project, under this scope, are riprap class B, grounded riprap class A, reinforcing steel bars grade 40 and grade 60, and lastly, structural concrete class A 28. That will be all. Thank you.
Thank you, Engineer. So let's now proceed to the third project, which is entitled Convergence Special Support Program, Basic Infrastructure Program, Flood Mitigation Structures, Protecting Major Strategic Public Buildings, Facilities, Construction of Flood Control Structure along Jagobiao Creek, Package 1, Barangay Casili, Mandaue City, Cebu, under contract ID number 25H0071. So this project is located in Mandaue City. The scope of work is construction of flood control structure. The approved budget for the contract is 99 million pesos. The contract duration is 244 calendar days. The pickup license category required is medium A for irrigation and flood control with a license classification of B. The cost of the bidding documents is 50,000 pesos. The scheduled bid opening is on February 25, 2025. For the technical specifications, this will be discussed by Engineer Jeremy Zapico.
This project has a net length of 373 linear meters and a total project duration of 244 calendar days. The scope of work for this project are earthworks and back and slope protection works. Under earthworks are individual removal of trees, unsuitable excavation, structural excavation, common soil, and embankment from borrow. And under back and slope protection work, the structure is a retaining wall resting on a Z-type steel sheet pile, which is the major scope of work, covering almost 85% of the total project cost. And the other items under this scope are structural concrete class A, reinforcing steel bars grade 40 and grade 60, stone masonry, and anti-corrosion paint. That will be all.
Okay, thank you, Engineer Jeremy. So let's now proceed to the fourth project, which is entitled Organizational Outcome 1, Ensure Safe and Reliable National Road System, Asset Preservation Program, Preventive Maintenance to Shore Roads, Sagbayan, Danao Road, kilometer 84 plus 000 to kilometer 87 plus 158, plus kilometer 93 plus 960, to kilometer 98 plus 230 on the contract ID number 25H 00072. So, this project is located in Bohol province. The scope of work is preventive maintenance of road. The approved budget for the contract is 188,175,000. The contract duration is 166 calendar days. The vehicle license category required is medium B for road, highway, pavement, and railways, airport horizontal structures, and bridges with the license classification of A. The cost of the bidding documents is 50,000 pesos. The scheduled bid opening is on February 25, 2025 at 10 a.m. Okay? So for the technical specifications, this will be discussed by Jennifer Lorena.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. So good morning, everyone. For this project, it has a total project duration of 166 calendar days, and this project involves an asphalt overlay with a total length of 7.427 kilometers. The scope of work includes 50 mm bituminous concrete burst and road safety features such as reflectorized thermoplastic pavement markings white and yellow, solar LED street lights with reinforcing steel bar grade 40 and 60 and structural concrete for its pedestal and adobo safety roller barrier. That would be all. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Jennifer. Thank you. So the last project is entitled Organizational Outcome 1, Ensure Safe and Reliable National Road System, Network Development Program, Construction of Bypass and Diversion Roads, Metro Cebu Expressway, Package 5, Cebu, under contract ID number 25H 00073. Okay, so this project is located in Cebu Province. The scope of work is construction of bypass and diversion roads. The approved budget for the contract is 96,500,000 pesos. The contract duration is 236 calendar days. The pickup license category required is medium A for road, highway, pavement, and railways, airport horizontal structures, and bridges with the license classification of B. The cost of bidding documents is 50,000 pesos. The scheduled bid opening is on February 25, 2025. So for the technical specifications, this will be discussed by my very good friend, Engineer Jennifer Lorena.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. So for Metro Cebu Expressway Package 5, it has a total project duration of 226 calendar days. This project focuses on slope protection covering an area of 127.28 square meters with a scope of work of including structural steel sheet piles, gabions, and separation geotextile. And that would be all. Thank you.
Thank you. So, okay. For the other requirements which are applicable to the 5 projects, I'd just like to start by mentioning that this project is governed by the provisions of the RA number 9184 and it's 2013. Okay. By the way, February 13? 13. Okay. 2025. So apparently, the governing rules is still RA number 9164. Sorry. 9184. Okay, 9184. So this will be governed by the provisions of the Public Act number 9184. It's 2016 revised implementing rules and regulations, including its generic procurement manual and associated policies, rules, and regulations as a primary source. When the hearing process, when the the process of the bidding document shall serve as its secondary source. By the way, apparently, during the opening of bids, these projects will be governed by RA 9184. However, after the opening of bids on February 25, it appears that the rest of the procurement activities should already be governed by the new law, which is the Public Act 120009, because it was published last February 10. So 15 days is 25. After 15 days, so apparently it will be effective on February 26, the new government procurement reform act. In any event, please read closely the RA 9184 for the opening of bids as well as the new law for the rest. Okay? So, but for the dropping of bids, since you cannot do anything anymore, follow RA 9184. Okay? So, follow RA 9184, its implementing rules and regulations, its generic procurement manual. So please read closely what is stated there, and you will never go wrong during the dropping of bids. Okay? So, kami sa back, I will only follow what is stated there. So since during the dropping is the one applicable, then we will be following it. Okay? And please take note that we included a checklist. So please read what is required in the checklist. We apply the presence or absence. Take note that even in the new law, it still applies the presence or absence. No? For the duly authorized representatives, we only transact with those stated in the CRC as well as those carrying special power of attorneys. However, if the liaison is carrying a special power of attorney, the special power of attorney must be sent through email to our official email address as appearing in the bidding documents and using the company's email address as stated in the CRC. Okay? So that's it for me. How about for the other members of the back?
Good morning, everyone. All bidders should submit bids that are eligible enough for us to evaluate it better. And also, for the requirement of the three projects for the materials engineer for contract ID 25H0069, construction of flood control structure at Causwagan, Norte, Catigbian, Bohol. It requires, it can be a materials engineer 1 or accredited materials engineer 1 or ME2. For contract ID number 25H0070, construction of flood control structure at Barangay Matabao, Tubigon, Bohol, and accredited ME1 or ME2 is required. And for contract ID 25H0071, construction of flood control structure along Jagobiao Creek, Package 1, Barangay Casili, Mandaue City, Cebu. It should be an accredited, it can be an accredited ME1 or ME2. And for the two projects, 25H0072, this cost more than 150 million. That is preventive maintenance, tertiary roads, Bayan, Danao Road, kilometer 24 plus 00 to kilometer 98 plus 230 intermittent sections. The requirement for materials, accredited materials engineering should be materials engineer 2. For contract, another project, 25H0073, construction of bypass and diversion roads, Metro Cebu Expressway, Package 5, Cebu. Since the cost of the project is 96,500,000, it can either be an ME1 or ME2. For other requirements, I'd like to pass it on to Ma'am Joanne.
Good morning, everyone. There is no required for accredited project engineers for all the mentioned projects, but it is greatly appreciated. It's meron po kayo may attach for reference. Mr. Chair.
Okay. So apparently there are no more things to discuss. Engineer Francis? None? There are none? So we're now done with today's agenda. So with that, I, as the presiding officer, hereby declare this pre-reading conference as adjourned. So thank you everyone for participating and hope to see you during the opening of bids. Good morning.